Good morning, everybody. I'm Wayne Campbell.
And I'm Sheila Campbell.
And this is your morning drive with the driver's side. Remember, like and share into your groups, guys. We are a grassroots show, and we depend on you guys directly. All right? There's no middleman here. There's no sponsors. There's no, we need to sell you this. We need to sell you that. We just need to tell you thank you. Thank you for what you do. It's Throwback Thursday. It's a beautiful morning. I actually got my shit together this morning. I don't know about on this side, but as far as my diva-ness. Good morning, baby.
Morning.
I've actually been very nice this morning. I think I tried to go off the deep end.
Yeah.
Right. Well, yeah.
It's a good morning. It's Throwback Thursday.
It is a good morning. So I went and I took it out on as people come up in here. I went and I made a little clip yesterday to how I feel and what I'm going through. And what people are telling other people about me, that I'm bad company.
And that's why they call me bad company.
I won't deny it. I am bad company. I'm a punk. I am a punk. In some ways, aspects, shapes, I'm a punk. I'm a fucking punk.
You always remind me of Joe Dirt in those.
Right?
With the blonde, when he has the...
Where was Joe Dirt from? This fucks me up. Where was Joe Dirt from? Does anybody remember? Simi Valley, California.
Was he really?
Yes, he was.
Oh, I don't
that theater and everything. That was Simi Valley Drive-In.
Oh.
Trust me, I know.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I wonder how everybody else is doing today. It's a fucked up world.
I know.
It's a fucked up world.
It is crazy.
Be glad you're here today if you're here today, and be happy that you're here. There's shit going on out there is no fucking joke.
No.
It is no fucking joke, that's for sure.
No.
We got a lot of stuff today. We'll go to good mornings here in a minute, stuff like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and we'll start here.
What are you doing?
Cleaning a flintlock musket from the Revolutionary War while enjoying a little bacon and biscuits. This is what our forefathers died for.
Can you do that in your den?
The Bill of Rights says I can do this wherever I want to do this.
Good morning, Charles Bundy. I see your little fingers down there, right there, baby. Look, we're gonna get some good mornings. He's right there, you little fucker, out there with the fucking fingers. You know what?
Good morning,
you
Charles.
want to throw fingers? Go talk to Joe Denny. You want to throw some hands? Come talk to me because I'm ready. It actually worked.
Did that really work?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the boss. Good mornings.
Yes. Good morning.
How are you doing this morning?
Good. I'm a
You
little
sure?
tired, but yeah.
Working your ass off.
I am.
I say that.
I'm just tired, and I feel like because I don't know. I feel like I've been really congested and stuff, so I'm hoping I'm not
I think it's the
coming
change.
down with a little cold or something going.
Bro,
down,
you got the
but-
Rona?
I mean, not the Rona.
If you got the Rona, dude, I got a Rona on my ass out of here.
No, but I feel like I don't know. I just feel a little bit tired, but I'm good.
Real quick, before we go any further, because I see somebody just reminded me of somebody. I want to say thank you to Susie. Was it Susie? She bought the hoodies? She bought the hoodie.
Yeah.
Okay, well, her name was Susie.
Yeah.
And whoever donated and all that stuff, thank you. Thank you. In all honesty, thank you. Thank you. That it meant a lot to us, and we didn't get a chance to thank them.
No.
We've been on
I know.
yesterday. We've been on
She got the first hoodie ever.
right first hoodie ever. But my thing is, we've been on a roller coaster this week. I mean, we went from Manic Monday.
Yeah.
No comments. It just somebody attacked the show.
Yeah.
To Kick-Ass Talk to Me Tuesday.
Yeah.
Which drivers were on, interacting, all that.
Yeah.
I mean, to the point to where I had to do an after show.
Yeah.
Because I was so hype.
Yeah.
On top of the fact that, but then we have Wednesday.
Yeah.
Hump Day Wednesday. We felt that it was crap.
Yeah. I wasn't happy with it.
Well,
I was
we
just
were
kinda
not
off on my
happy
game.
at
I told you
all.
I'm just tired, and
At
I feel like
all right, we're going to get to this,
Yeah.
okay? We're going to crack this open. We're going to get to some comments. We're going to get to some hellos here. Let's start off. Let's knock it out the park. I appreciate you guys. Remember, guys, this is a show about trucking and the heartbeat of America and the trucking industry. So please, please remember what they mean to us.
Yeah.
Okay? They are the heartbeat of America, and that's why I decided to do this. All right, guys, here we go. Let's go with Gary, John Hall, Linda, Chris, Phil Tristan, Linda again, Susie, good morning, Lonnie, good morning, Kevin Slater, good morning, Jeff Pensick. What a douchebag this guy is. Just
morning, Jeff.
Morning, Jeff. I love that guy, actually.
I know.
All right, Susan, that's it right there. Susan, good morning, everybody. That's the beautiful woman that purchased our hoodie. All right, let's keep going. Phil Tristan, amigo.
Yeah,
appreciate
and it's on its way.
You just cut me off.
I did because I wanted to
What,
let
you know, you
Tanya
four wheelers, you cut us truckers off like it ain't shit.
Oh.
Cut it out. All right, Juan,
blow.
Filters, and Chris, and Charles, Bundy, Vincent, all of you guys. God, there's too many. Mike McPherson, you douchebag. How are you? We got a lot of stuff to talk about this morning. Those numbers are fucking through the roof. What the fuck happened there? Do you see that? Are you fucking seeing that?
I was actually reading Mike's comment.
Whoever did it, thank you. There's 370 people up in here.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Nice.
Right. Don't feel the pressure. Just rock that shit. All right, guys. Remember, guys, we are sponsored. Did you put Steve's up?
I did.
Okay, this week we are sponsored by Steve Oatley and your favorite freight broker. So for all your information and everything you need, go check out Steve over at Wake Up America at your favorite freight broker. And for all you people that are following Steve and that know Steve, let me just say it like this. All right, let me take this down and let me give it to you just like this. Way to go. Yeet, yeet, motherfuckers.
Wow.
Yeah, get it.
Good
Get it.
morning.
I'm proud of him.
everyone.
I'm proud of that dude's fucking crushing it.
He is, and I know that from what you were telling me too is that he was because of after the verdict was or an indictment was given, an announcement in the Breonna Taylor case regarding the officers in there. Of course, all
8
the
hours.
cities have gone crazy, and Steve was streaming that live for like
eight solid hours.
8
He had to
solid
kill one
hours.
feed to restart another feed.
Yeah,
The dude is crushing over there, but he's keeping
Yeah.
people informed with the truth.
right.
And this is important through this process because the people, they're not showing you the stuff that's going on out there. They're really not. They're not.
No.
It's an absolute war zone, it seems like. You know, I don't get it. I don't know when relief is going to come for these people. You know, in these cities, these citizens within these cities that need help. I can't wait for it. I'm ready.
Well, I don't know. I think it's just craziness myself too. But hopefully Louisville was a little more prepared. They took measures to get ready for the announcement on this. So they boarded up and they blocked off streets as much
Correct.
as
They prepared. They prepped.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is drivers. It's not just Louisville. It's across the country.
Right.
All right. I'm going to get out there this weekend and stuff like that. I don't want to say too much because look, I'm all in. I will go through any lengths. Any fucking lengths for my country. Period. Why? Because my grandchildren are growing up in it. My children are growing up in it. I raise children in it. And you know what? My wife's in it. Fuck with me. You fuck with my country. You fuck with my wife. Keep coming. I'm just saying, bro. I'm lit. I'm
I know
lit
you
because I started watching it this morning, and right away I want to go off. I want to go off because you see the little U-Haul pull up, and I want to yank the fucking driver out of that truck.
Oh yeah. The ones
Okay,
that were supplying
right. That's
stuff,
supplying it.
right.
They just come out of nowhere. All of a sudden,
Yeah.
you got shields, you got this, you got bats, you got chains, you got.
Yeah.
Because I'm watching Steve yesterday, and I called him in the middle of his broadcast. I need to do the same thing right now, and I'm saying, Steve, breathe, because we're done. We're fed up.
Right.
We're fed up. These punk kids, and they're punk kids out there. Been out there, been there, done that, had the nose, but all of that. The video, got the T-shirt, the whole nine. They're punk kids.
Yeah.
I didn't see one black person out there that day. Just saying.
When you were up there.
Just saying, up in Portland, I didn't see one black person that day. Just saying. And I'm from the fucking hood. Don't fuck with me. And that's why I don't understand where we lost track of the Breonna story.
Right.
She was caught up in the game. Is nobody talking about the things she was caught up in? Candace Owens broke it down. Should we play her?
Yeah.
All right, let's play her. And then we'll get back to more good mornings. Thank you, everybody, for showing up this morning. It feels good. We worked hard. We've worked hard. She's worked hard to get where we're at today, and we do it for you guys. I want to say this. I know this. It ain't nobody else doing this in the trucking industry.
That's true.
Okay? Nobody. And the why I'm doing it, and to the people that are in here this morning and you're not involved within the trucking industry, you're 1 degree separated from a truck. Okay, these are the men and women that bring us everything we have. Everything. And I can't wait until they get fed up. Look, that truck industry, it's over. That core comes in. But here's a little insight on what is going on and what Candace Owens is saying.
Right.
All right, what this side's saying.
It is the bigotry of low expectations. Stop believing, if you are a white person, you've been defending this and you've been wearing a Breonna Taylor t-shirt and you've been demanding justice for Breonna, then you should be demanding that her boyfriend serves time in prison for firing at a police officer. You should not be demanding a police officer's figurative head on a stick, okay? These are the people that protect and serve the community. You keep saying Black Lives Matter. Did any of the Black lives that were having crack cocaine moved into their neighborhood by this whole organization of criminals matter to you at all? Did you know maybe somebody overdosed on the drugs that this group was selling? Did that matter to you at all? Did any of that? The Black lives only matter when the narrative that you hope, that you wake up every day and you hope that you're going to see is that police officers are killing Black people for no reason. This case is an unfortunate one. It is not a case of police brutality. It is not a case that has anything to do with race, okay? You could have put a white person, you could have put a meth lab in there. If they
Right. Get it. Thank you, Ken. I mean, fucking rock that shit.
I like her. I've seen her other content.
I
stuff that she
love
does.
her.
Yeah.
I love her. I hope she's the first Black woman president. In all honesty. I mean, come on. Seriously.
Or just first woman president.
Our first woman president. Right. I don't know why I put a color in front of that, to be honest with you. I really don't. Because they're forcing that on me. I feel like today. I'm blaming it on somebody else.
I do like her. She's very outspoken, but she speaks her mind, and I believe she's knowledgeable. I mean, she keeps up with things. I find her intriguing myself. So, I mean, I've probably watched more than 3 dozen of her videos.
And my issue and what I'm worried about is the drivers going into these cities, because I saw a truck driver on here the other day.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, just delivered. It ain't nothing. They ain't nothing now. It ain't nothing. We got this. Don't worry about that. No, it's something to worry about. It really is. I don't know how many cops were killed last night. I want to say 2 in Louisville. I was up and I couldn't no more. I had to step away from it because I'm ready to do something about it.
But from what I was reading this morning, that the suspect in those shootings were arrested. So I'm just saying, as far as that, I know it's unfortunate that 2 of the police officers were injured and shot during this, because it just gets so out of control. I mean, it's one thing to protest and have your opinion that you're upset with the announcement, that you weren't happy with it. But it's just taken to such extremes. I mean, it's just writing. I mean, now we're preparing for announcements like a hurricane is coming in. People are boarding up and getting prepared. Things are being blocked off. National Guard is getting called in. It's like, what? Over an announcement, over a decision on this. And that's just crazy, because it's just giving them a reason to go in there and write no matter what. Preparation. I think write it no matter what, honestly. That's just my opinion.
But see, that can be taken both ways, though. Okay, because people are saying they knew the verdict prior. Not necessarily. That's just go right to sports. Go to the NFL. Go to the crap NFL, shitty NBA. All of that we're boycotting.
Right.
Okay, go to that East Coast Western Final shirts, West Coast Western Final shirts. They print them both up. You see what I'm saying? They print them both up no matter what.
Right.
And then they take the loss, whatever. Right. What they did is they prep. They put the work in, because I've seen videos. Hey, they knew it. My problem was with the lawyer and the words that he chose and how he chose them to kick those rioters into gear. Who did you say tweeted out stuff last night?
Well, I was reading today that a bunch of the celebrities in Hollywood have been tweeting out rage for the decision that was made in it. I know, like Queen Latifah, Viola Davis, there's others in there too that were tweeting
the ones that
rage that they're upset.
Queen Latifah and who?
And Viola Davis.
Isn't that the one that does she's the producer? She's the producer, the big money.
She okay, I used to watch.
She's a director. She Grey's Anatomy.
How to Get Away with Murder.
Or How to Get Away with Murder. Which one? Yeah. Either one. Powerful woman.
Yeah, but
powerful
too.
Powerful black woman.
She's up there. Yes.
What I'm just trying to say is, I wonder if they're oppressed. I wonder how they're working and how they feel in today's America. The one thing I know is athletes, actors, and all the athletes are kind of back. We're boycotting. But the actors and actresses, they're being put away. They're being put on shelves. And they're going to the regular people. And they're knocking, and they're coming, like Hollywood's coming over into the trucking industry, knocking on the door. Hey, could you present an Emmy for us? No. You're supposed to say no. You're supposed to boycott that. It's time for us, the people, to take what's ours back. Not the influencers, not the athletes, not the actors. Okay, we need to take what my dad said, the business agent away. or take that agent away, because
Right.
we're stuck with a middleman between us and corporate America, and it's these influencers, it's the athletes, it's the actors that they put out there for them. It's time to take them away too. Your product's supposed to speak for itself, as whether it's a football game or it's a beer like Heineken. Heineken did not go out and get people that, and they took pride in that. So these people that are tweeting that stuff out, they're hyping their audience up, just like there's 400 people up in here. Okay.
Right.
And that's what I'm trying to bring out to push to the surface when it comes, even in the trucking industry, the privilege, it all needs to go away. And the power of, I would say, inciting a riot.
I don't think it takes much to incite a riot at this point. I mean, I think that, well, I think they're going to riot regardless.
Right.
And
Regardless, those animals are going to riot. I agree.
I think they're just looking for anything. I mean, a fly could like fly by them the wrong way and it's going to incite a riot. They're going to say that Trump supporters are the ones who put the fly in there and brought it in and made it go. And I don't know. I think they're just looking for any reason at this point. I don't think that, I think the decision of it was just an excuse for them to riot harder.
All right, let's go to some comments real quick, because we are on a 40-second delay, so these comments take a little while to catch up. We're going to go to Melissa right here.
Right.
Melissa Wolfgang says, if they didn't prepare and the city burned away, they would have been in trouble for doing nothing.
Right.
Correct.
Right.
Correct. And I'm tired of the manipulation being done here, of the truth and of what things that need to take place are being done, and it's being twisted into something else.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I do think they had to take some preventative measures in there. I absolutely agree with that. But to me, I think it's just sad that all those measures have to be taken. That was my point on that. I know that they have to, and I think it was smart of them to do so in preparation of it, no matter which way it was going to go. Because let's face it, people like to riot and loot even in good times. I mean, we've seen it after championship games. They burn their own towns down after a sports team hasn't won in 50 years, and they just like to riot and burn stuff down then. So either way, the decision how it was going to go, I think something was going to go down, and they were preparing for. So good for Louisville on that. We are saddened by the cops that were in.
All I know is it pretty much. I'm not going to play it because it escalated. I mean, it escalated like, and it's escalating across the country.
It did.
It's here we go, and I think they're going to push it past November 3rd.
I was even watching that even Vegas, which normally Vegas doesn't have that big of a rise kind of.
It didn't really go down in Vegas. I saw a video this morning, and it's a friend of mine.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah. He was out at the Ari, the valet, and they tried to pop it off. They tried popping it off in Vegas. That shit got shut down real fast. Couple shots. They said, "Oh, here they come!"
Oh, because they said it's going down in downtown.
Right? Yeah. There's a few places that try to sporadically do it. Right. They might get away with it down in the hoods and down on the west side in Vegas, because I lived in Vegas for 20 years. I was homeless in Vegas. They might get away with it down there, but they're not going to get away with it on that strip. That's the old west. That's the old west. You're not fucking around out there. I promise you.
Bringing that into light of all the different cities, obviously the major cities, New York, Louisville, LA, and of course Portland here went off last night from these. Which brings
Portland, I don't think Portland went off last night.
Oh, according to this, it was.
Okay, well, maybe it did. All I know is they don't like to come out in the fucking rain.
Well, it wasn't raining last night, but my thing is that I know that you've got something in the works over the weekend.
Yes, I do.
And I'm just saying, I just want you to be careful and to use your noggin.
I will, and I'm using my noggin as an American. Yeah. I'm going to go through any lengths for my country, just like a soldier would. Right. There's no thinking twice about it. I understand that. I love you with all my heart, Sheila.
I know.
But the one thing, if any, God forbid, because I'm a God-loving man, anything happens, you know your husband did the right fucking thing. Period.
I'm just saying I know that.
But that's my point here. This is where I'm at. You know, it bothers me because I was listening to this driver the other day. Yeah, I'm not afraid to go into these cities, and then I call the person out on it. You know, I said, you know, who's supposed to protect? He says, we're supposed to protect ourselves. I said, okay, then why are you not out here helping us protect these cities? You know, why are you not out? Oh, I can't afford to get out there. What the fuck? Oh, right, because it's not in your city. Portland's not my city. Portland is a city that is my country's, and I will go to it and protect it. I will go anywhere in this country Remember, the soldiers took foreign and domestic, right? Well, I believe we're on domestic right now. I think we've moved to domestic. I don't know, because you know what? I don't want this feed to go away. Gotta be careful with my words.
Right.
Little bastards.
We'll get to some comments. We've got a lot of
All
people
right.
up in here.
We'll get to some comments. We'll be right back. Let's go ahead and run this real quick.
Carry out the law, appoint officials, pardon, make treaties, veto, conduct war, be the commander-in-chief. How long's it been since y'all heard the truth? This is all that our president is supposed to do. He ain't supposed to lead social change in the country. Kinda like a CEO, straight making us money in a country that is full of neglect. In a country that he vowed to protect. So let's all stand up for the red, white, and blue. If there's some hate in this country, then that's on me and you. That's why I'm singing this song in a red MAGA hoodie. And on the back it says we'll do it again in 2020. Cause we're taking America, making it great again. Yeah, we're taking America, making it great again. Y'all can try and tear us down, but we're gonna stand up. Keep it real, let you know what's up. I voted for a man named Donald J. Trump. Cause when they're playing the anthem, I stand up. I know that half of America will too. And we ain't scared of no Kim Jong.
I'm happy. I love that. It hypes me up. I'm ready. It gives me the chills as my country.
I know. That's a great one, too. I love that one.
It's good. I just don't understand why that song and all that stuff is not getting the attention it deserves. Because that will hype some fucking Americans up. I'll tell you that. I'm ready to go.
Are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go. Fuck, I'm lit. Let's go to some comments. My God. But I'm not going to lie. We were talking about that. Fuck all those people up there. What are we going to do with that? I'm like, don't worry, honey. Just don't freeze up. It's like being a bartender. Serve 400 fucking drinks. And they are drunk, but I don't know what happened there, but it was fucking awesome. Wow, what a high that was, right?
Right.
Fuck, let's go to some comments. All right, Susan says, Susan Lee says, most that are in the cities don't live there either.
Right.
Rioters, I'm speaking of, correct.
Right.
And
Right.
like I said, I saw last night, these people are being bussed in, shuttled in, all that shit.
Yeah.
So I don't get it. When is the breaking point? When is the breaking point, actually? I've been up there. I'm ready to go. I mean, my point has broke. I'm just waiting for the call.
I don't know. I mean, honestly, I don't see really anything happening from any of the cities until after the elections. Honestly, that's just kind of my view on it. I mean, I don't see anyone really taking extra measures. I mean, there's National Guard that's being called in, but as far as really going in and stopping it and getting these rioters out of these cities, I don't see that happening. And I don't see it really happening until probably after the elections. I think we're in it for the long haul, at least through the year. Unfortunately.
Well, I'll say this. Something needs to be put in place for these drivers. See, something needs, okay, because this is getting worse and worse and worse. But I see nothing being put in place for people that are working through this, like truck drivers. The heartbeat of America, they don't stop rain, sleet, snow, anything. They don't. They fucking don't.
No, and guys, more and more and more, we are seeing articles and news about stuff being thrown over these bridges and overpasses. So, I mean, and they don't care. They're smashing the windows. They're almost going through the windows, or they are going through the windows. We're talking shootings that are going on. I mean, you just don't even know. So, I mean, how do you even prepare? I mean, I guess just keep, you see people on an eye out or to watch for it. I mean, how do you even kind of
start looking out for each other's brothers? You start using your CBs more for what they're for and why they're there. It's for you to help each other. It's for you to communicate. It's for you to make sure that you have each other's back. That's 6. I'd rather be watched by 6 than carried by 12. We know how this works. Okay? Back in the day, sorry, real quick, and I'll let you jump the fuck in because I'm ready to go. Back in the day, I jump out that truck, go to get fuel, be like, all right, driver, what's coming that way? I'm heading west. You're coming west. You're coming. I'm headed west. You're heading east. You're coming from the west. I'm headed to the west. What'd you go through, driver?
Right.
How was it? What's that city like? Do I need to? I can't say it because then they'll pull it because I'm inciting.
Right.
All right. You know what I'm saying, drivers?
Right.
You know, them cattle guards are fucking awesome. And cattle grills, those cattle grills.
But I'm saying is, how do you even prepare for something like that? I mean, you don't know that. I mean, how do you, okay, something might be thrown over the overpass. I mean, you can't be scared, but going by every bridge and overpass, you know, because people are on it. I mean, you just don't know. I mean, that's the kind of crappy situation periods. You just don't even know. Go around a bend and all of a sudden, boom, there's rioters there, and no fault of your own. That's just that's your direction, your route, and maybe that they were there and didn't even know about it. You get caught up in the situation.
You told me that there was a new law put into place, or a new bill put in.
Florida, yeah, they are. Yes. Well, he proposed it. You got to remember, yeah,
right. It's got to go through a bunch of fucking leaps and bounds.
Legislation, so it's not even going to be voted on until like March of 2021. It takes so damn long to get these things in there. It just is so frustrating. It's like, okay, well, that means that almost sounds like you're planning on the riots and stuff to be going on until March of 2021. And it's like, no, we need something in place right now, right this very second. So. Yes, right. And, it is proposed.
We got a guest this morning, Gary. I see you back there. I appreciate you stopping by. We'll bring you here in shortly, Gary. Okay, I see it seems like you're set up good. I see you, Gary, over there. He's a bed bugger, I want to say. Oh. All right, but Gary, before you come in, we're going to ask you about this. Okay, we're going to touch on this because we got a very big audience this morning. We do a show around trucking, but we want to make sure we appeal to both.
Right.
All right, Gary. So remember, you're coming in, and don't be nervous. It's just us people talking. I think it's great that we're finally getting to where we need to go because, right, what are we doing? What are we preparing for? Well, first of all, we're going to talk about it and then I guess go from there. Right. Because the one thing we're not doing as Americans is we're not getting together. Right. You know, we are in sporadic areas, but I think it's not strong enough. We're only stronger within numbers. It's we the people. I think what we need to do is get together as a people. I think we need to be ready as the people.
And give them all good butt spanking. I'm just saying.
Let me drag that motherfucker around by his hair for a little while.
I think these are all the kids that had too many timeouts.
Did you not live in this year? Have you not been paying attention to 20? Fuck that, all that shit. Just 2020 alone's got me pissed off.
I'm just saying, they're all a bunch of kids, you know, that they're young and they're a bunch of kids. And it just seems like that whole timeout thing. This is the repercussions that we have now of putting our kids in timeout. Listen, I'm not an advocate as far as any kind of abuse, okay? I'm not trying to say go beat your child by any means, but I'm saying that, you know, a little disciplining at when is needed in control monitoring kind of conditions is appropriate. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know, but let's get a fresh opinion on this, and let's get another voice in on this, and let's welcome to the show Gary Going. Gary, you ready, brother? I'm bringing you in. Be prepared. Here you come.
Good morning.
Good morning, Gary. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Oh, he's got that deep accent. Hey, Paulie, are you sure your name's not Paulie?
I'm drinking some coffee here, you know.
Gary, go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us where you're from. What do you do, and who are you? I don't even know you. I know the one thing I'll say is I know he runs a group over on Facebook, and he does allow our material in there. So, Gary, thank you for that. And he did bust my balls the other day. He's like, "Where's the moving truck video, fucker?" And now he's here.
Yeah, that would be great.
Gary, talk to us.
Good morning. Yeah, I'm like you said, I'm a bed bugger, and I run a labor service, and I'm out of Maine, and we cover New England, and I'm actually on the road right now with a driver. So I've been out here for probably 10 days, and we're on our way to Minneapolis.
Oh wow!
Oh,
yeah.
What have you been seeing out? How's it been out there, Gary? I mean, if you're driving around with a driver, you deal with drivers all the time. What's it like right now? What are you guys talking about? What's the trailer talk about? You know, because you guys are bed buggers. You're hanging out in and out of that trailer all day. You got dudes hanging out, taking a break, smoking a cigarette, blah blah blah. Like the water cooler. What's the talk going around? What's the buzz?
You know, we're just trying to get everything done. You know, get our jobs done and go in and keep the customers happy. And you know, we're wearing our face mask and.
How you feel about those masks, Gary?
Well, I tell you, after you're working a couple hours and you got a full face mask on,
right.
You know, it's kind of hard to breathe, but hey, we got to do what we got to do, you know.
Right. I had the same problem when I was bartending, and I had to wear it for about 9 to 10 hours, and I'd constantly have to pull it out just to try to get a little bit of fresh air and go take a break and take it off.
Yeah. Well, you know, I really don't personally myself, I really don't care for them, but that's why I try to stay out of the house as much as I can. I load the truck and have the guys bring the stuff to me. So
these poor fucking people, they're being forced. I mean, like Gary. I mean, these guys work their asses. Bed buggers work their ass off. How many pounds did you do yesterday?
We did 12,000. We actually got a straight 12,000 pounds. Yeah, we got a straight truck out there, and it's right full.
All right, Gary. How many?
I couldn't get another thing in there. I pretty much had the dollies, and I'm pushing all the doors to keep everything in there.
All right, so
wow,
you work with drivers all the time. You work with the same driver all the time, or you work with multiple drivers?
Multiple.
And how's that going? How are you working with like solid guys? Or are you going through guys? What's your driver's like? Because I've never been on the bed bugging side.
Well, there's a lot of good guys out here, and we're all in it together. We're all like brothers. And a lot of females out there too that do it. So brothers and sisters, we're out here doing the job, and go ahead.
You're putting people to work, right?
I do. In my page, I started it 2 years ago, and I started just in the Northeast, and it blown up so much that I had to change the name to Nationwide. It's what happens is drivers, they post on the page, or dispatches, they post that they need help in a certain area, and then there's guys like us that one person will tag one guy, and I mean every job's been getting covered lately, so that's good, and it's nationwide, from here to California to you name it,
You have a question for him?
No, I was just kind of going on as far as traveling around with all this stuff that's going
right
on.
with all the traveling and stuff like that, Gary. Are you worried about getting sick?
I'm a pretty healthy person, and the type of work we do, when it all started, I was in New York City, and we were staying at this hotel, and there was five of us at that hotel. And the guy told me a year ago this time he had 185 rooms rented, and he only had 5 rooms rented. So we've been through all this, and I'm a pretty healthy person, but I do protect myself. I wash my hands all the time. I get I'm very cautious, but it is a concern. Like there was a driver. The driver I'm with, he got a text saying that that the guy, he was wearing gloves, he was wearing a mask, he went in the house, he went down to Florida, unloaded the shipment, and he ended up sick. So where he caught it, he doesn't know.
Right.
But it's a mystery where you catch it.
Right, and I think that's what
it's crazy.
Go ahead, honey.
Right. And so you're just so what you're saying is, I mean, you guys are doing everything that you can, and you're taking all the preventative measures that you possibly can. So at this point, if you get it, it's definitely from no fault of your own of trying to be proactive and protect yourself on it.
Here we go.
Wow.
Geez Louise, bro, you robbing a bank or what?
I know. So you're moving furniture like this, and it used to be, you walk in the customer's house, they shake your hand. Now they're in the other room. Yeah, so that bureau can go over there, or they just want the stuff in the garage. Hey, that works out for us too. Sure, it makes our job easier. But it's
you said something, because I'm noticing it too, and it bothers me. The separation, the distancing. It's not just the 6 feet. This is the new handshake.
Hey,
it's the five, right?
No?
Right. We're to this now instead of, we went from this, from this to this, and now it's like this. Now it's like, hey, bro, we're good. Fucker. Get the fuck over there.
From afar.
Matter of fact, give me a call. Shoot me a text. It was nice to see you. Send me a picture.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Gary, you put a lot of people to work. Before we get to any further, before we let's go, where can people find you? What is it that you're actually doing for this industry? I mean, for employing people, what do you do?
Excuse me?
How do people find you if they're trying to look to get into the bed budding truck industry on this side?
Just go to my page. It's called Northeast Coastal Movers Nationwide. And what happens when you start a group on the page, I guess Facebook says, well, you can join this group, and I mean, I get so many people that want to join every day that, I check out their history, if
Right.
they're in the business or,
Right,
when I put.
The shitty thing is you have to vet people over here on this side, too, for just to fucking let them in a group. It's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, we do.
It's disgusting. So, Gary, I'm going to go to this next question, and I want as best as you can. I got 2 more questions, and then we'll let you go. My first question before you, the last one is, how do you feel about today's trucking industry?
I heard you talking about CBs earlier before you let me on. It's amazing. It's good, but I call there's a lot of drivers out there. We call them middle laners in the moving business. We call them middle laners. They stay in the middle lane. They're not even doing the speed limit. And I mean, I don't know. In the CBs, they don't talk like they used to. You do a radio check. You don't hear nothing. Is my CB messed up or something? I mean, but if you go to New York City, you hear them yelling and screaming and down the road. It's crazy. It's really, I don't understand. I want to go to the CB shop and see if there's something wrong with the CB.
I was thinking he would have been a great intro right there because he touched on both of our Throwback Thursday topics.
I know. I
mean, honestly, that is the Throwback Thursday topics.
Correct, Gary. And I'm sorry to throw you in the mix like this morning because what I had to do is I had to adjust to the numbers.
Yeah. Okay,
so we had to blend this and work this and make sure this worked. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the viewers. All you new viewers, thank you, because this is a show about trucking, but we also need to keep everybody here as possible. We're trying to just gather people together and start putting out truth as Americans, whether it's about trucking or rioting or your country within itself. So with that being said, Gary, with all the things going on in this country, with all the problems we have, you're heading into Minneapolis.
Yeah.
How do you feel where your country's at today?
It's that's a tough question. I think we're doing good, but it's very difficult for everybody to be in this I guess we call it a new world. That with everything going on, it's crazy. It's you don't know one day to the next what's going to go on. And it's tough. I mean, we get they're saying this COVID's rising up again. We're out here, we're essential workers, so we got the green light, but is that good? No, but I just don't know. I mean, or is it all gonna end after the election day? I don't know.
as a driver and going into these different cities and seeing all these protests and riotings going on, I mean, do you ever feel apprehension about going into these cities or a little nervousness going into these cities?
I don't. I'm pretty.
No.
I don't. I was actually talking to a driver, Atlas driver, yesterday. He was. I got some guys up in Maine covering him today, and he turned the job down going to Minneapolis. He just wouldn't. He wouldn't do it.
Right.
So it's. He didn't feel. He didn't feel.
Safe.
Like.
He didn't feel safe.
Right.
Yeah, he didn't feel safe.
Let's just call it like it is. Let's call it like it is.
Last week, I come out of the hotel room. I hear these sirens. I see this 1-ton Dodge Dually flying down the road and 4 cruisers behind it. So, like, okay, kind of neighborhood I'm in, huh?
Right.
It just
believe Gary wants to open up and just say what he really wants, but he's going to keep it professional, like a professional.
I try. You know, I mean, I'm very professional.
He seems like a Goomba over there.
I'm sorry, I got in a little late. We got in late last night. I popped on, and I don't know if you see me pop on, and I popped back off, but the coffee maker wasn't working here in the room, so I had to get down and get a coffee. Sorry about being a little
No,
late.
you're good. No, there's nothing sorry about you, sir. But Gary, I want to say thank you for stopping by. It's important that we all start talking to each other more. You got some more questions for him?
No, I wanted to know as far as like, you know, I mean, I'm always concerned with the drivers going into these cities. That's always my biggest concern is about you guys going into these cities and if there's apprehension and how you guys feel about it. Because my feeling on is if there's apprehensions, you don't have it, but your other driver did. And if that's what the apprehension is and you're not feeling safe, absolutely don't take a load in there. I mean, you know, tell someone else and just be honest about it. You know what I mean? Don't get yourself into situations, you know, that's going to put your life at risk.
Exactly.
Gary, anything you want to say to the audience, or anything you want to say to your bed buggers and your drivers and your movers?
And we're all in this together, you know. We all gotta do it together, you know. And we're out here trying to make a living. That's all we're doing.
You know, you said something. You said you're essential, and you are. My problem with all of that, and before I let you go, is you're not getting essential pay, and that's what you should be getting.
Right?
Yeah. No. I understand.
Stop.
I understand.
I'm not looking for a response. I'm just telling you that. As a person out here that cares about you guys that are out there working in today's world, you guys should be getting essential pay. Okay, right. The essential workers should be getting essential pay, and that's just where I'm at with that. You know, start taking all that money that's not going into Hollywood, that's not being made on movies, all the cassette, all that. Give it to the drivers, give it to the people that have been working and that deserve it. Okay, I'm tired of the bullshit of the true blue collar American getting the fucking shaft. All right, I'm sorry, but Gary, I want to tell you thank you for coming by,
and thank you for having me. You know,
Gary, we'll talk to you soon. Shiny side up, driver.
Y'all have a great day.
Bye, Gary.
And that was Gary Gowen, and we're frozen.
Or Gowen.
Or Gowen, I don't know. Gowen.
Yeah, I guess we should have asked.
But here's the deal. He's a good person. He stopped by, and I want to say thank you to him, his family, and all the people that work with him, and everybody here watching. This is fucking awesome this morning. I feel fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I do. As shitty as the world is out there, I feel amazing right fucking here.
Yeah.
My God.
And he's just still cruising through. He wants everything. And that's the amazing thing is that they're even better than the postal workers as far as that, man. You drivers just go through it all.
Hey, whoa. The postal workers and the truck drivers work together hand in hand. I hauled mail and I wasn't a postal worker.
Well, you know what I'm saying.
Don't start picking on door swingers.
You know what I'm saying. They always give the credit to the postal service, rain,
sleet or snow, right? When technically not so much,
right?
Not so much.
And the drivers got to go through it: rain, sleet, snow, hurricane, hail, tornadoes, overpass throws, riots, COVID. I mean, hats off to you guys. Honestly, seriously.
And Linda, first of all, your profile picture is absolutely amazing. It's nothing but a family. Profile pictures mean a lot to me, and they say a lot. All right, Linda says, Blue Jay, my mother was crazy. She didn't know when to stop hitting you. Oh. Daddy, well, he hit you a couple times, but you learned to respect quickly. Love your daughter.
Right.
Right. And look, that's back in the day, you got that ass whooping, you got your ass handed to you. That was it. Right. Hey, we come into a new world. It's crazy. I saw, who was that? I saw that to replace the police with counselors.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck? Was it that kid?
Yeah, it was the kid.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What the hell?
Yeah.
What are they thinking? What the fuck? I mean, seriously, where are we at in this country?
What was that, politician genius or something? I think is his name on there, and he's all of like 14 years old, and I'm not joking. He's like all of 14 years old, and he was talking about jails no one should ever go to jail ever because they're just mean and no one likes them there, and it cracks me up. And then at the end, he says that we just all need that everyone who breaks the law, instead of going to jail, they all just need to go to a counselor, and they can all just talk their feelings and work everything out, and everything be hunky dory. So.
All right, let's go to Justin. Justin says, "Shit, I drank the water in Simi Valley, so I think I'm immune." Right. We're going back to the virus. Yeah.
Fuck me running. And I agree. I think to some extent that But you're right on that. All of us grew up there drinking out of the hose. We didn't live in that bubble kind of a thing. I think we all ate dirt, did whatever. Now I think the kids are all kind of protected on that. So
I fucking cooked dirt in an easy bake oven.
did you really?
Fuck yeah.
No.
I made dirt cookies. They were good. They had chocolate chip pebbles.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But the point being is that we're talking about the old days and things, the way things were.
Right.
That's not where we're at today. Look at our country.
Right.
I mean, I feel like that we've got away from our morals, our values, and our fiber that this country was formed on, built on, I guess, the foundation of our country. My dog's having a fit.
That's okay. Yeah. I agree with you as far as that on the moral. I'm sorry, but I told you I think I'm coming down with this.
Dog, are you, bro? Back the fuck up.
So, you want to get to some more comments there before we kind of skip over too much?
Yeah, let's go to Renee.
Yeah.
All right, no, Sheila Campbell, careful what you ask for, because that would be giving our already out of control government the free regime. I'm not sure what that's
Free
why
reign.
we get free reign. That's free reign. That's why we got to be careful with the comments, because where does that fit in? What the fuck are we going to do with that?
Right.
I have no idea what she's referring to, Sheila. That's on you.
I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what it was. Like I said, we kind of bounced all over.
Oh, you're good.
I'm not sure.
You're good. You're good.
I don't know.
All right, let's go up to Linda again. Linda says, "I told my company I'm going to work. I'm going to work for. I am blowing the air horn. I'm flooring it. You are not asking my life or you're not risking my. I'm not sure. You are not taking my life or the load I carry. Protesters don't belong on highways." Okay, right. Okay, sorry about that. I fucking ripped that up. Learn how to read, you bastard.
Right.
Point being is what she told the company is, look, and I agree with it. And I agree with anybody, and everybody should get up out of there at however the fuck you have to. Okay, if you're going in an area and all of a sudden you're fucking ambushed, because it's an ambushing. It's not like you expected it. You didn't go into that area going in to fucking run people over.
Right, intentionally.
Okay,
right,
you're there.
trying to do your job.
Right, and you get the fuck out of there however the fuck you need to get out of there. Otherwise, you're not getting out of there. You'll be left there to bleed out in the fucking street like some third world fucking country.
And we've seen it. I mean, this isn't just us saying it. I mean, we've seen it time and time again.
It's happening every day, numerous times, not just with cars, but with truck drivers too. It's a fucking joke.
Right. Yeah, we saw that one video that we saw the one clip of them just ripping some guy out of his car in Santa Monica and just beating the crap out of him for what? I don't know. They wanted his car. He was there while they were crossing and they got angry. Who only knows? I mean, it doesn't take much to trigger these people, honestly. It really doesn't.
Well, and now you got to mixture of both. You got to make sure, all these people out there, and then, everybody, it's not, other people aren't caring, but protesters are caring too.
Yeah.
I saw a truck pull up, a U-Haul pull up, that back went up, and just weapons, everything just started barreling out.
Yeah. I was reading on it. I can't remember exactly where it was. They named who it was that was supplying it, who had that U-Haul and was supplying it. I just can't exactly.
I just don't understand. Okay, we just need to follow the money, see where it's coming from, and then handle it from there.
Right, because it is being backed, and that's the problem, and that's the truth of it. It is being backed. I mean, these aren't people who are just out there nonchalantly going down there for the day and bringing their own. They are being supplied. They are being funded. They are being backed to do this. I mean, we see it down in Portland. They all have the porta potties. They have places to shower. They're camping.
They're being taken care of better than the heartbeat of America, which is the truck drivers of this country. They're being taken care of better. These drivers can barely find a fucking place to park at night to get the proper rest so they don't kill somebody going down the fucking road.
Right.
These fucking these rioters and these people out here that are taking advantage of the system, and then the system's also giving it to them, freely giving it to them, from showers to power, the whole nine. I've covered it. I mean, even out at the park here in Salem, which is the capital of Oregon, which is completely fine. Drove down to downtown last night, the Capitol and all that, which is completely fine. They're just staying up in Portland. I dare you bring your ass down here. Right. Point being is they're providing everything they need. And okay, so if nobody remembers the homeless camp that gentleman covered, and then I fucking followed up and verified that camp, and that's where I found the showers, the power, and all that they need. Do you guys know where that is? If you're not familiar with Oregon, they got Portland, they got some beautiful bridges. I can't remember the name of the exact bridge, but it's literally directly across the bridge, and then across the river, and then if you go across that bridge and you leave that camp, guess where you wind up? Right at the fucking Justice Center. It's literally, I could throw a rock across the river and hit the fucking Justice Center. Right. They got him right there. I don't get it. I can't wait till fucking yeet. I can't wait for Oatley's billboard to go up, because I will be broadcasting under that billboard to back the blue. You know what? I grew up in a time to where I was a punk, and I'm still a punk to this fucking day, and I hated the fucking cops. There was always fucking invading my fucking privacy when I was fucking partying. How dare you? I just bought that bag of weed, now you fucking dump it out, you bastard. I hated them. And I know that prisons are a big business. I know all that. But they're not all, you can't lump them all in.
Right.
That's what I'm fucking tired of. If you just lumping it out, fuck them all. Let's go get them all. Fuck you.
Right.
Fuck you. Because my kids, my grandkids, and my wife are to be protected. And I believe the citizens of this country pay fucking taxes for all that to fucking happen. All the way down to the military. Am I wrong?
No, and and for myself, as far as the whole defunding and everything else of these of the police, I want to know myself, if I call 911, that the response time, normally it was within a couple minutes. I like knowing that they're going to be here pretty fast. The defunding, or now they're cut back, that there's not as many on the force. Man, that's kind of scary, because now, I mean, that could be a life or death situation that's going on. And that 1 minute, even though it's only 60 seconds, means something. And I like knowing that they're there. I want to know that the response time is pretty quick. I don't want them to go away.
I just want my country back.
Right.
I want my America back. I want to be able to go down to the fucking 7-Eleven, bump into a fucking person that I can't stand, but still say hi to them, because I respect their being. Period. I respect their life.
Right.
Of being able to fucking breathe air, and I'm grateful that they're alive. Because I'm grateful to be alive. I'm tired of just the fucking disrespect across the board, the lack of appreciation for life, and the lack of appreciation for others is where I'm at here. I'm tired of going out into this world and being hardened more every fucking day.
And you bring up a good point as far as the distancing there. I mean, I find now that I don't necessarily talk to people as much as I used to, like strangers that I don't know, going into a store, because of the apprehension. You're so afraid that you might trigger, or maybe you see a different view or opinion than they do, and that it's going to trigger them, and it's going to escalate into something. You know, you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
On that?
Everybody's triggered.
Right.
It's like, okay, and I'm going to put that in perspective, but I want to get to Ed Rogers real quick, because Ed Rogers, don't feel bad. Please don't. You guys are working drivers. You guys have lives going on. This is a show. We revolve around you guys, okay? This is the difference between us and them. We revolve around you. We're here for you. You're not here for us. You support us, okay? And you haul this load. You're the drivers for this show. We're just in the trailer. So whenever you pick it up. Okay, Ed? That's what I want to get out, because you don't have to apologize. You lost a valuable piece of your life, whatever it was, Ed. Yeah. We're there for you. All right. That's what I'm trying to say.
To hear that.
Right. Whatever it is, Ed, please,
okay.
Please. And this is where, going back to what you said, don't feel bad because you went through something for us. Okay.
Right.
We're not going and what anywhere. I want to put in perspective, and what I'm fucking tired of, is pushing. Okay. And hopefully everybody can fucking relate to this, because this is how fucked off we are as a country. When I go to press that walk button, that signal,
right,
and the walk sign comes up, and that fucking driver comes up, and they're fucking looking at me. How dare you cross the street right now when you're allowed to?
Right.
That make you feel like you have to rush across the street when it's your turn, because they're in a rush, or they almost fucking hit you, or they're just fucking inching forward as you're crossing the street.
Yeah.
Right. The pedestrian no longer has the right of fucking way. That person not in the car, you're in their way. The car has the right of way now. It's like, what the fuck? Where did we go? Where did we fucking go wrong?
Well, they don't, but they make you feel that way.
Correct. Right. They don't, but they make you feel that way. Where did we go wrong as people to start doing that to the other person and be okay with it? Like, I'm like, every time I cross the street, I'm sorry, and I start jogging like, I'm sorry, motherfucker.
Right.
Wait a minute here.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wow. Right. I don't give a fuck where you got to go. I'm trying to get out. My several legs only go so fast. But seriously, that's you brought up. You said I brought it. You brought it, and you helped me bring it into that light, because I'm tired. I am just so fucking tired of being sick and tired.
Well, and that just is impatience for one, and the concern of only self, and that's where that goes to. But they don't care that person is walking. I mean, I've literally seen going on that. I have seen seriously elderly women in in little walkers before, where they're desperately trying to get across this, the crosswalk as fast as they can because a car wants to turn right, and they don't even let them get past. I mean, they get as close. These cars just, whoof. I mean, as soon as they
it's a fucking joke. It's a joke. And on top of that, okay, so imagine that out on the highways for the truck drivers. Imagine what the truck drivers are fucking going through. It all goes back to the driver. Get it. Get it. Whether it's a 4 fucking wheeler or there's a semi. And the semis too. You fucking people out there, you fucking drivers that don't respect each other, it's ridiculous. Okay, because this industry needs so much help. It needs so much help. It does. And I'm going to say this. Okay, I'm gonna ask this to the drivers out here, because we're not all drivers in here. We got a fucking 200 people up in here, and you guys fucking kick ass. Thank you, love you. Well, however that happened, thank you. Point being is, I forgot what I was gonna say. Well, it's because we've become disconnected. We've come unplugged from each other.
Right.
Okay. It also goes on in the industry because this affects everybody in out on the highway. Okay, I'm gonna play a video, but this is where we're at. Okay, and this is just wrong. Okay, and you drivers out here, you new drivers that are out here and you're doing this, where is it, baby? Okay, there it is. I got it. You new drivers are out here and doing this, and you're that truck on the right or on the left. Okay, if you're a truck on the left and the driver's not giving it to you, just fucking get the fuck out of it yourself and just deal with it. Back off, get over. All right, this shit right here, as a country, is where we're at.
Him and him have been sitting there for the last 15 miles, and dickhead over here should tap his brakes to let fucknut over here to get in front of him to clear shit up. But fucking night transportation doesn't want to fucking slow down just to let him in. I'm a truck driver and I hate both of these motherfuckers. This is fucking ignorance. This right here is complete bullshit. This right here is why people hate fucking truck drivers. Because there's no fucking common courtesy between the two of these dickheads. And he needs to get the fuck out of the way. And he needs to hit his fucking brakes to let him get over. This right here, I hate both of them. I fucking hate truck drivers and I'm one of them.
Good morning.
It's not funny, but I just hear his frustration, and he's like,
Did you
I
hear
am
what he
a
said?
truck driver.
Go common courtesy.
Right.
Common courtesy.
Well, yeah, because that one truck, he's like, nope, not backing down.
And that's affecting everybody, not
You're
just
gonna
truck
pass me,
drivers.
pass me.
But it's ridiculous. It's unsafe, first of all. It's ridiculous. The fucking speed limiters on these trucks are a joke.
Right.
The control of these people is a joke. The fact that you let that shit the fact that those two drivers were fucking partaking in it is a fucking joke in itself.
You see that all the time.
It's every day. It's ridiculous. You wonder why there's fucking road rage, though. You wonder why we're pushed to the limit. You wonder how people get triggered. Well, there you go.
Right.
That's where we're at, and it's fucking ridiculous. It's sad.
And it backs up traffic, and then people are angry because it backs up traffic.
It kills people.
I mean, I get that. But I just think that I'm not laughing at that situation. I love that video because you hear the frustration and
he's a truck driver.
He's a driver.
Right. You know,
like,
but but you know what? And it forces people to pass on the right, pass on the left. It just forces a fucking unsafe environment completely. But my point being in all that is, when are we going to start respecting each other? Start actually looking the fuck out for each other? Because that's not looking out for each other. It's not. It's aggravating each other. And it's spilling out all the fuck over. People are fucking triggered like myself fast and quick. I'm ready to go.
That is true. I have to tell them to calm down when we're driving all the time as far as that. And the reason of that is, and this is even before all of this started in this country with the riots. I mean, the people you just don't know what's going to make them snap. That all of a sudden, it used to be, you're mad, and hey, I'm mad, and you go by and, you give them that little look. You know how you go by? Yep, going by. Now you don't even dare to do it. No, because you just don't know if that other person in that other car is all of a sudden going to whip out a gun and just decide to shoot you. It's like, really? Whatever. So when he gets mad, as far as that, I have to tell him to calm down, just leave it alone, pass it, and go by, because you don't know anymore. And that's not even about respect. I mean, that's just kind of the times that we're in. It's scary. It's crazy. It's not that I don't want to tell people off and give them the death glare and be like, be all angry about it. stupid crap that they do on the road. But I'm like, man, I'm going to hold off on that because the fact that you don't know that people just snap. Poof. Yeah, nothing. You got nothing on that. Nothing. And it doesn't stop.
I want to rip some fucking shit apart.
Yeah,
man, I really do. That shit fucking puts me to the fucking edge. I want to brake check them motherfuckers. I want to do it all.
Yeah.
See, I'm a driver, and what happens is what she's talking about is I'm a truck driver. I'm a driver completely across the board. I've been in the transportation industry my whole life. Stuntmen, all that. From trucking to stunt drivers to dun 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 dun. Poncherello.
Yeah.
I'll just say Poncherello.
Yes.
That was my man. Okay, I grew up on that. But what I was talking about is I'll fucking brake check that motherfucker. I'll fucking stop the whole fucking freeway. I don't give a fuck. I'll go all the way across that lane because I know how to judge and I know what I'm capable of.
He thinks
I think I do.
Yeah, he thinks he does.
Point being, but that's what it sets me off to. It sets me to that point too, to where I start engaging with these drivers in a dangerous manner.
Right.
And that's the fucked up part. And that's where we're fucking at as a country, though. So is it going to take this country to completely fucking fall apart for us to get together and start fucking respecting each other and loving each other? Because I tell you this right now, I'm ready to get with some patriots. I'm ready to ride. I am fucking ready to give. I got so much pent up fucking. Just give me a reason. Give me the reason 2020. Motherfuckers. Just say.
I know. And you know what? And I know. And I know that you're ready to go and that you're going to do your thing of this weekend with that. Like I said, I just want you to use your head and be smart.
I will.
You know.
I will. I'll leave it up to you.
No, I'm not going down there.
I'm just saying I'm talking about the being smart part.
Right.
I'll leave that part up to you.
I
don't think I'm going to be fucking smart.
I'm talking about the stuff that's been going down as far as rallies or anything else that you go and film and shoot, or when you go into these cities and go and film of what's going on, because he has no filter and he has no fear.
I have a filter. I have a filter.
Yeah.
Thank you, Phil Tristan.
Right.
It's a Snickers. Nobody knows what a Snicker means. It means shut the fuck up, Wayne. Let Sheila talk. Or let us talk. Or just calm the fuck down.
Well,
stop being hangry.
Are you hangry?
No, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy angry. I'm happy. No, I am angry because of what the state of our country, the state of the trucking industry, because it's real simple to ask these drivers, and I'll ask a truck driver, and I can fucking shut any conversation down with, is the trucking industry broken? That's is my question. Right. All you drivers, is the trucking industry broken? And I'll wait for an answer. It's going to take about 40 seconds. And I'll tell you my response to that. If you, either way you have it, either way you answer that, I'm going to be able to corner that. But there's only one way you can answer that. I guarantee to you. Any veteran in here is going to answer it, and I'm going to come back with how I feel. You know, there it is. And there it is. Is the trucking industry broken? The first one to answer is John Freese with Trucker's Heart of Gold.
Morning, John. Yeah.
Good morning, John. It's good to see you. And thanks for your conversation. And I will get with Jeremy Wellenkamp about Bubba. Okay, I promise you. Bubba needs to be highlighted again. That story needs to be told time and time again. Okay. But John says yes. And with John saying if the trucking industry is broken, then there's Bill. Yes. Been broken since deregulation. Right. Bob Cook, that pulse in me way. Okay, whatever. So, right. These drivers are going to say yes because the trucking industry is broken. What is the trucking industry to us?
Everything.
Right. It's the heartbeat of America, right? It's the backbone of America.
Yeah.
Okay, so if the backbone of America or the heartbeat of America is broken, how the fuck is the rest of the country doing? That makes no fucking sense. You can't have a healthy body without a healthy heart or without a healthy back. Are we fucking that dumb? Just take a look at your fucking trucking industry. See how fucked off that is. And that's how fucked off your country is. And it's been fucked off for a hot minute. You got people being stabbed at fucking Fuel Island.
Yeah.
You got people like Wayne Campbell allowed to film in truck stops however the fuck he wants. Just saying, bro. Yeah, and that's as simple as it's put, because whether people that are watching that are non-truck drivers will get that, because their country's fucked off right now. Look around, look at your news, turn your news on. Okay, and that's always, but in today's world, it's to get to something positive in the propaganda machine, it's fucking hard as hell. And the point being is, look at your country, look what it's going through. So if that's broken, you're damn well right, the trucking industry's broken.
And that's what we were saying is that everyone is just so fed up and tired and frustrated in general, I think with everything is just, everybody's just ready to explode. I mean, we're seeing more and more driver on driver hate crimes and violent crimes that are going down, and it's sad. I mean, if you have that much of a problem with somebody, I mean, say something to them. But I mean, stabbing, killing, punching, beating up, and everything else is, man.
It's just not right. It's not right.
No.
Sorry. The fact of the matter is, and we're going to close the show out here this morning. We're going to end it early today. I know we didn't get to a fucking thing that you had. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. We're going to talk about that tomorrow on Friday. We got to figure this out, right? Because I want to end it on a good note. I don't want to drag it out. We had a great audience this morning. It's a great show.
Yeah.
And I feel like a dick because I know how much you got, but we got to make sure that this blends. We got to make a strategically plan and strategically broadcast from here on out with those numbers.
Yeah.
I thank you guys. Thank you. And then that's not putting disregard to the people that have been here. I'm just saying the people that are here, the ones that have been here and got us here to where we're at right here. Thank you. You're all involved. But the thing is
thanks, guys.
I'm not going to take calls today. I'm not going to do anything from this point on. But thank you. I want to end it with is if the trucking industry is broken, then the rest of the country is broken. I'm not going to go any further than there because I want to let that sit on them. I do.
And that's okay. And it's Free Flow Feel Good Friday tomorrow.
And we can go for as long as we want.
Any of the Throwback Thursday stuff, it's always feel good because it's always the heritage and history of trucking, which is always feel good. Seriously, it's always a good thing, to find out about that stuff. So we'll just save that for tomorrow. We have been going for a little over an hour.
And then we got Trucking with V today.
Right. And
That's
then,
today, right?
Yes, we do. At 2 o'clock.
Right here on the driver's side. I think we'll come back with Trucking with V. If not, V, let us know, okay?
2 p.m.
Please.
Pacific Standard Time, we have a special episode and an interview with
Trucking with V. And if you can't make it, you're a
veteran
working driver.
Female driver, yes, veteran lady.
Correct.
Driver. So, yeah, we're excited to have her on.
You know what? Don't pull the lady card on me.
What?
Don't.
I'm excited.
I know, but I was raised by a single woman,
right?
A single mother. My father was there, but he was absent, very absent. He's more about his job than he was his family. But women, I feel women. My mother raised me and told me the truth growing up. So stop it. Just all you women, stop it.
Oh,
most powerful thing in the world.
Okay, you don't. Yeah, okay. I know
most
what you're
powerful.
Yeah,
no, you are. No, seriously. At the end of the day, a woman is the most powerful thing in the world. Oh, really? This dude's gonna purposely do this.
Does it really say Cupcake Cowboy?
You're damn right. That's the Cupcake Cowboy.
Sure does, buddy. What up?
Get it. What up, Mike? Mike McPherson. Say hello, everybody, to the Cupcake Cowboy, Mike McPherson. What's up, bro? What are you doing here?
I can't let you go down like that, eating that Snickers and then just ending that show. What the hell?
You're gonna fucking drag it out and make it a fucking uncomfortable ending, you fucker?
I gotta do something to keep it real.
Fucking truck drivers, I swear to God. What's going on, Mike? What are you doing? And what do you do for this? What do you do for the trucking industry? Say hello to everybody.
Hey guys, how you doing? Hey, what do you want to know, Wayne? I'm oversized driver. Been doing it for over 20 years.
All right, and what's your how do you like your industry today?
I don't like it at all, Wayne. It's embarrassing.
In what way? Talk to me, fucker.
Just the lack of respect. We've been there, The lack of respect, the lack of camaraderie, the lack of just passion for the industry anymore.
Now, how about your country?
That's embarrassing too, Wayne.
Fucking Cupcake Cowboy. I don't know what to call him, the Baba Booey Cupcake Cowboy. You fucking asshole.
Training.
What?
Training.
There you go. I can't. He's got to be under me. He can't. We got to have a third person. He's got to be below me. He's my training button on Saturdays. Mike, you found the driver's side. You're part of the driver's side now. You're part of the family. You've always have been. You've been hiding in the fucking shadows, and I found you. But we're gonna be on Saturday's show. What would you tell the general public today if you had an audience and you were to talk to the world today, and it was all the four-wheelers? What would you say to them?
Just wake up. I mean, guys, the sad part of this industry is look what happened 3 or 4 months ago. We were so
high rated and so needed when everybody was out of toilet paper. What happened?
Nothing.
Killing me.
You said wake up. I put up Wake America. Don't ever let it. Don't ever stop your flow. Keep going.
3 or 4 months ago, 5 months ago, whatever it was, when we ran out of toilet paper, and we were God's gift to the world then. But you know, they got their toilet paper, and we're back to nothing again.
What? You're having shortages again?
You're having shortages again. What are you talking about?
No, we're not having shortages, Wayne. We got plenty of toilet paper.
No,
we just got lack of respect.
What we're talking about is the truck driver got finally put on the pedestal like they were back in the day, like they were the concrete cowboys. They were the knights of the highway back in the day, and they were fucking rock stars. They stepped out of that truck, pressed jeans, a fucking hat, a pearl snap button up, and they would just fucking. Mom, it's a truck driver.
Right.
I know, son. It's the heartbeat of America.
But now look. But now look, they got their stuff, and we're back to nothing.
Right. Well, no, you're on the Emmys, bro. Stop. You're an essential worker.
Give me a break. Give
You're
me
an
a break.
essential worker.
Fuck Hollywood.
Right. Well, okay.
And you have a panel coming up.
But you got a panel at the FMCSA coming up, bro.
That's a joke too, Wayne.
Right. See, and I think that's what I think what's happening, and I don't know if you guys can agree, is we're being tired of being fed the bullshit when we know the truth.
It's the same bullshit, different day.
Yeah.
Same shit, different diaper.
Yeah, I agree.
Right.
So, Mike, what can we do better as drivers, bro?
Open our eyes, stick together, start respecting each other. Because
what can we do better?
I'm the
what can we do better as a country? What can we do better as a country? I know I'm cutting you off.
Wake the fuck up and stop acting like a bunch of childish brats.
Wake Up America with Steve Oatley. You might fucking learn something. Just saying.
Right.
That dude's crushing it. He's crushing it.
Yeah.
Point being is, Mike, I thank you for being part of the show. We're gonna be continuing to do this on Saturdays. We got the after party with the driver's side on Saturdays with Mike Cupcake Cowboy McPherson, Jeff, the Pavement Princess Bensick, Adam Halfnut.
Oh
yeah, they all got handles. We're ready to go. We're ready to rock this shit on Saturdays. Mike, I don't know why you stopped. I know you stopped by to bust my balls. Don't worry, I got a fucking bag of Snickers right here. All right.
Yeah.
But I know what you did. You came by just to fucking support us because you're right. People need to stop by the show more often.
Yeah.
Like Trucking with V's coming, she booked the show, and we just need to interact more often. Mike, I want to tell you thank you for stopping by. If you could tell your industry something today, what would it be?
Real quick, I just want to I want to thank everybody for coming in this morning. You guys, it's awesome to see you guys coming in here and watching us. We do have an amazing show. It's not scripted. It's the raw, real deal drivers talk. So please stay tuned and watch for more.
Yeah, we got a lot more coming. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that.
Thanks, Mike.
Mike, I know you're a big sports fan, okay? And you're a big sports fan that your kids play.
Only for my daughters. Only for my daughters.
There it is. How do you feel about the way sports is today?
It's a big joke, man. They're paid millions of dollars to be a bunch of crybabies and run around and throw their little fits. Not buying it.
Right. And the parents that raise okay, so a lot of these people have parents like Mike with these kids that work so hard, because they do work hard to get to where they're at, just like in any other fucking industry. Okay, just like the truck driver, Mike had to work his ass off to get to oversized. Mm-hmm. Okay, my point being is the parents behind them that are forgotten about the hard work that went into it by the parents, the ones that actually put the work in. Mike, I want to thank you for the man that you are today and the father that you are, because I feel like a lot of that's going away. I feel like old school values and old school tradition is going away, and I know you're carrying that out in your home. I know that you find the time for the show, and the thing is I appreciate that, and I tell your wife and your kids thank you.
You're welcome, and I do have to say about my wife. She's the backbone of this home. She keeps it real, keeps it strong, and keeps it tall when I'm not here. So,
all right, Mike.
And most of them do.
Remember, Mike, you're the heartbeat of America. You should be true like the heartbeat of America. Keep your shiny side up, brother. I love you. I'll see you Saturday, fuckface.
Bye, Mike.
Mike Cupcake Cowboy McPherson.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Get it.
Yeah, I'm glad he stopped by.
I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happier than shit right now. I'm happier than shit right now. And I just want to tell him, keep on trumping. All right, keep on trumping, brother. We do got a few little videos right quick. If you don't feel like you have any ambition, just go ahead and find it.
Tumble out of bed and I stumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition and yawn and stretch and try to come to life.
That's what the Dems are up to, and this is what our president is up to.
It's the guts and it's the glory. 100 stripes, 100 stories. It's the Pledge of Allegiance on the 4th of July. It's them handwritten letters from home. It's them sleepless nights alone. It's his newborn baby he left with his wife. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down, here's a line. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. Hey. From the fields of Indiana to the swamp.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you.
And
thank you so much.
I told him right before we came back in, I said, hold on a second, because I want to comment on something in this video. What I actually liked about it, whether I like the fact that whether it was during the COVID time or not, when this video was shot, I just like the fact that he actually, Pence and he both hugged the family. They
hug
the husband, father, fallen
mother,
soldier,
all of it,
and they hugged the family. You know, they weren't worried about this happening or that happening. It was touching.
Right, and I want to thank my president. I want to thank him, and I want to say keep pushing, Prez. You're doing a great job, and you got 4 more coming, and we're here for you as best as possible. I will support you in any way I can. I will support this flag in any way I can. I will support you drivers in every fucking way I can. I'm tired. I'm tired of the bullshit. You know, Trump 2020 and no more bullshit. I believe what's going on is he's draining the swamp and they're holding on for dear life. Okay, it needs to happen across the board, from Hollywood to the athletes, to sports, to every influencer out there. Every one of them. That power needs to be taken away, and it needs to be given right back to the people. Because all those extraordinary people are just ordinary without you. Remember, guys, you're the heartbeat of America. You should be treated like the heartbeat of America. Always keep that shine side up, that rubber side down, and to make money in today's trucking industry, you have to. What, honey?
Got to keep that left door closed.
She's got to feel good for you guys. We're done. Thank you so much for a great show. Thank you to Steve Oatley and everybody over there at your favorite freight broker at Wake Up America. Remember, guys, please support him. He is our sponsor this month. He's a weightlifting fucking maniac.
Yes.
And he is definitely a true-blooded American.
And he is definitely getting it over there. He is showing real raw footage of what's going on with all these
and he supports
protests
us
and stuff that are going on. So definitely go over and check him out.
I'm grateful today. I'm as grateful as I can be, and I just over the moon.
Yes.
I love you. Thank you for all your hard work. All right, get to your feel good. I don't know which one it is.
It's Thursday.
I know.
Say Thursday.
You're such a dick.
Good
You just got to really. All right. You know what? Hold on. Don't forget truck's room to spare either.
Yeah. Oh, hi. We get the birds at you. Yes, guys.
Go to your feel good, end it, close it out. There's 100 people in here that's barely hanging on.
All right, you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Be safe, okay?
Be aware of your surroundings, where you're going, because it will.
Boy.
Out of the fist bump.
Whoop! Shark attack, nom 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 nom. Jellyfish, hand sandwich, turkey, snowman, dolphin, helicopter, last supper, monkey in a zoo.
What?
Gear shift.
Bye, guys.